Hello my beautiful lights and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hello, my name's Lauren. I'm a master in energy. I work with mind, body and spirit. And my purpose upon this earthly plane is to guide you upon your evolutionary path, to expand your level of consciousness, to expand your level of self, to lead you to your best possible existence upon this earthly plane. I bring down messages, guidance, teaching and practices in order to aid you upon this evolutionary journey. So if you're new here, welcome. So we'll start with the messages and then I'm going to bring in this small practice. Now this small practice is because it is Scorpio full moon, it's the flower moon. It's called the flower moon because it's when all the wild flowers really birth, and the energy here is rebirth, which is absolutely phenomenal. So it's birthing this new life, this new you, this higher level of you into existence, which is amazing. So the rise of the butterfly is what the angels were speaking of this morning. And I was like, oh, and it's not just been this morning, it's been for the past 3 days. And I saw the caterpillar, I saw, them in the chrysalis, and this sort of expansion of their wings, this freedom of flight is upon you. And it's about the inner transformation, it's the rebirth, it's the death and rebirth and the renewal power here, okay? So we needed to expand upon that. Now, in your mind's eye, if you can see a butterfly with me, what colour is it? Because that's really significant. Excuse the noise outside. They're just 3D interruptions, and they're there to deter your energy away from, your divine purpose, your calling, as it were. So we just block it. Okay, we'll just block it. They're not there. So a dream is all you have, the only truth that lives in you. So this is about the dream of your inner truth. Now, before we get too far, I want to do this little practice with you. Now, I'm actually going to do Reiki online, and it's amazing. I didn't know the angels were having me do this. Obviously, you feel my Reiki through the meditations, which is absolutely wonderful. And because this full moon is coming into play, and it's Scorpio, so it's the emotional side of things, it will bring things up to the surface. And what we need to combat, the energy we need to deal with right now, is I'm just going to do a little practice with you. So please make sure you're not driving or operating machinery. I need your full divine attention in this moment, and it will be 2 minutes long. And this is to say where you feel that energy. So the intention behind this practice is simply for you. This is you as an individual. Now, you'll feel it in many different places for many different people. I want to know where on your body you're feeling this vibrational frequency. When we know where that is, we can understand where that block is, and then we can work on that block by addressing the emotion that you need to address in this time, so you can finally release this vibrational frequency and move on, because the blocks are what hold us back in life. And it's about the release of this. This is the release of you, so you can be the beautiful butterfly and spread your wings and have that freedom of self, because that is what this journey is about. Our emotions are meant to be felt, they're meant to be understood, we're meant to grow from that frequency and move ourselves forward. And the thing is, a lot of the time, it keeps us stuck because we're reliving the old patterns of behaviour. We're taking ourselves back to that place where we felt that pain, instead of understanding it, taking a lesson, transmuting it into power and then allowing that energy to break you free. You're breaking free of that catalyst and you're spreading those beautiful wings in order to fly. So I just need to calm my energy right now, because I can feel my passionate energy. My heart is opening like a beacon of light right now, which is absolutely amazing. But we need to find that frequency within you. So what we're going to do is we're just going to place our hands upon our laps just for now. Face them up, because we're in receiving mode. We need to receive this energy in order to understand where it is on our bodies. And we're going to ask our angels, our spirit guides of the highest white light. If you're worried about protection, don't worry. My beacon of light is sent towards you. You are fully protected during this time. It's an energy, it's an intention, okay? So we're just going to take a deep breath in through our nose. Close your beautiful eyes for me. Completely disconnect from the screen. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Centering your energy back down. In through your nose out through your mouth. Concentrating on your breath. Feeling the energy rise up your spine now. And what I'm going to do is send a vibrational frequency towards you. Do not fear. Embrace. Say I accept. To find where on your body this blockage is. Once we understand it, once we know, we can work upon it. It will be different for each and every one of you. We're a collective consciousness, but we're on an individual journey, okay? Take a deep breath in. Where on your body did you feel that vibrational frequency? The intention behind this is to find the root and the cause of a situation. When we go to its actual root, we can remove the root and pull it out. And until we do that, we're stuck, right? Energetically, we're stuck. It's like a duck paddling constantly underwater, but not really getting anywhere. So when we feel that vibration, and you will feel that frequency within your vessel, okay? And you can comment below where you feel it. And then we can work upon it, right? So say it's root, because I felt a lot of root, which is quite common within Reiki. You know, that's where the fear lies. That's where the old patterns of behaviour lie. That's where the anger and the pain sit. And I could feel it immediately as soon as I sent that frequency out to you. So a lot of you will be in the root, absolutely. It's quite common to be there. We need to really work on that root chakra and the grounding within that root chakra. So this is our lack mentality. This is something that's held us back in previous lifetimes perhaps, and it's come forward into this lifetime. It can be in this lifetime, and we need to shed that frequency. We need to get rid of it. We need to cut through that energy. You know, this is about your soul growth, but until we let go of old patterns behavior and things we keep reliving in our energy field, then we can't move forward. So that's what today is about. It's absolutely amazing. What they also wanted you to talk about is the more you are pushed into the shadows. Right, so this is what they got. So this came through, and this will help with your healing of the roots. So whatever's happened to you, something has pushed you so far into the shadow energy. But what they didn't realise, and I say they as in a dark frequency, okay? That is the mind overtaking. That is people sending bad frequencies towards you, because that is real. And how we combat that frequency is to make sure we cleanse our energetic field by grounding, salt baths, prayer, all of that. It works perfectly. And that realigns your system, okay? And that's protection. It's divine protection, which we'll work on too. You are divinely protected today, don't you worry. So the more you were pushed into the shadows, the brighter your light became. And I was like, wow, that is transmutation on a whole nother level. And that is through the shadows. That's your biggest growth cycle, right? You know, it's our shadow facing, it's the shadow work that actually sets us free, and it enables us to birth into this rebirth, just like the butterfly. And I was like, that is phenomenal. That is really, really powerful. So whatever you've been through, see it as it was almost building your warrior spirit up. You know, this is actually your biggest growth cycle. And when we get an understanding, we take a lesson from a situation, it truly helps us move forward. Because once we have the understanding, we can do the shedding and the healing in a process. And healing isn't as quick and spontaneous as a click of a fingers. It's a process in which you work through by facing those emotions. And the reason we're going into the emotional side and the root so much here is because of the moon it is. And it's Scorpio, so it's all that emotion. It's that, you know, anger in emotion type energy. And yes, it's transmuted into this beautiful flower where this rebirth of the wild flowers come out. Now, there is a rebel energy I can feel here, and it's rebelling against what the society set you. It's against the conformity of how you should feel. And it's the release of what they intend and bound you to enables you to move forward. Thank you, angels. That's beautiful. Each step you make with intention brings you closer to the life you seek. And that was really, really powerful. I was like, that is absolutely beautiful. And that is a process of this rebirth. So each step forward upon your healing journey, you are getting a step closer to the life you seek. The healing is what we need to do in order to elevate ourselves up the spiritual ladder. You know, we work on each chakra. We work through the process, okay? And it's understanding the process and understanding that each time we heal another chakra, as it were, the more we level up, the more we expand our state of consciousness. You know, it's an absolutely beautiful and slightly intimidating at times thing to do. The healing process is not an easy one, but it is one when you decide and your soul decides to create this frequency, to sign that contract for your evolutionary journey. It is one of self-expansion, it is one of freedom, it is one of light, it is one of love, and it just awakens your whole self. This isn't about finding who you are, it's remembering your power. That's the empowerment of you, and it's all about remembering who you are. This is all your lifetimes. This is your soul contract. This is you as an individual. This is the soul power you hold within you. And what happens is it rises up and it's projected into your energetic field, which is absolutely phenomenal, because when you feel that projection, you would have just felt that power. It's amazing, because I felt it straight in my solar plexus, boom. So when you feel that power, that energy, and it's the rise of you, okay? This is what it's all about. It's the rise of you. You are the butterfly. It's time to spread those wings. It's your journey back to self, who you were always meant to be. And that is the key here. When you stop letting people dictate your life by giving them the grace of what they think you should be, you are defining you. This is you claiming your power back. Then you can truly have this rebirth of frequency. But this needed to come out today. And this needs to come out today because of the energy we are feeling. Now, this will be over the next, or at least till approximately Saturday, of this vibrational shift. Okay, I'll say about 5 days, full moon, 5 days energy sort of thing. So, you know, you're going to feel yourself moving through this frequency. You're going to feel every single step, because you're meant to feel. Once we feel, we understand. We understand, we can heal, and we can move forward. There you go, my beautiful lights. They've asked me to bring you that information today. Now, what they've also asked me to do, which I was like, really? They would like me to do one-to-one Reikis with people. So what I'm going to do is there will be an email in the description box below. And this is a completely free channel. You don't need to pay for this. This is healing. This is just for people if they want to expand themselves. This is like a class. It's a one-to-one class with me. Each individual person will be working on a different thing. And I do this as a collective consciousness, but our individual journey is still our individual journey. It's a step at a time, right? We change our vibrational frequency in order to play into the beautiful collective consciousness and raise the vibrational frequency of this earth, which is amazing. But our individual journey also matters. So what they've asked me to do is work on a one-to-one basis with people, and that's absolutely fine. That is what I do in my day job here where I live, but they've asked me to expand that. So there is an email address in the description box below. Also, there are prices of different things I shall be offering. So if you would like to do that, please do not send me spam or anything like that. Simply send me your details. I'll tell you how you can pay. We use PayPal and things. It's quite simple. And then we can book your appointment. And what we do is via Zoom. So you will need to download Zoom. And we will do one-to-one practices. Now what we're going to do is they would like me to do one-to-one Reiki healing. We can do empowerment practices if you need that to feel that fire from within, you know, igniting your fire. It's something I'm particularly good at and I can help you through that transition. We're also doing one-to-one beginners meditation. That is a one-off or a course of 3. So it depends how far you want to go, because people tell you how to meditate, but they don't tell you how to do it. I obviously do on this channel, but if you'd like to get more in depth and have that one-to-one experience with me, where we can lead you through this beautiful evolutionary journey, then yeah, please contact me. And until next time, my beautiful lights, from my heart to yours. Bye-bye for now.